Good morning. It's like 5:25 a.m. and we're packing up. Time to leave the RV park. Just left the RV park and now we're going to go get some breakfast and start on work. And then, gosh, we can't wait to shower and do laundry today.
We stink.
Stink, clothes stink, basically out of them. So it's gonna be awesome.
It is time.
And a shave. So much annoying facial hair. It's gonna be great. Breakfast was a success. It's now about 7:10 a.m. and we're headed over to Panera Bread to charge everything up, to get some more work done, to get some more caffeine. Thankfully we are leaving Seattle because look at all these cars driving south into Seattle. So much traffic. Check out this bougie Panera that we're pulling up to, man.
Fire pit?
Oh, I hope they have a fire pit.
They do. I don't know if it's on.
Let's go. We are going in Panera. Macy's got the 80-pound charging bag. I got all the work stuff. It is 12:45. We've been grinding at Panera, but it is time to leave. Everything's charged up. We're at a good breaking point to take our lunch break. And soon we'll be headed to Planet Fitness.
Some airport funding. I've talked plenty about it.
It is shower time. Hopefully this Planet Fitness has a decent setup for us. We are clean and freshly shaved, and it feels amazing. Even just walking outside and feeling the breeze is like a whole new level. So that's awesome. And now, and gosh, everything's just coming on. And now we are going to wash our clothes. What better place to get your clothes washed than the laundry center? Best place in town. So while Macy's doing the laundry, I am running some errands. I just went to Walmart and picked up some more jalapeno kettle chips and some more candy. We got Nerd Clusters, which is one of Macy's faves, one of my faves too, but she's the one that put me on. And then I just restocked the cooler with some ice. And then I'm gonna get gas and then I'll go pick her up and probably finish helping her with laundry. Just filled up on gas as well. Now we are headed back to the laundromat to meet Macy. It is 3:15 p.m. We are finishing up on laundry. We're in a little bit of a rush because the visitor center closes at 5 and it is an hour and 32 minutes to get there. So we're hoping that our clothes dry in 20 minutes, which is about the same amount of time it's taken everywhere else. But we're not entirely sure. So we're blasting them on high and hopefully we'll be out of here within the next like 10 to 15 minutes and hitting the road. All of our cotton items didn't dry all the way, so we're kind of laying them out and we are hitting the road. We are rushing to this visitor center because we do not want it to close on us. It's not looking too good for us. Our current ETA is 4:59 p.m. and we're, at least according to the NPS app and Google Maps, it closes at 5. So unless for some reason they have some summer hours or we shave a few minutes off, then we might have just missed it.
We just made it to our final national park for this trip. Very bittersweet. It's very exciting. So we've been really looking forward to this one, but also kind of crazy to think that after this one we're heading home. So very excited, hoping that there's not too much snow so that we can explore a lot of this park and be here for a few days. Oh no.
Go, go, go. Hope to show you guys later, but we got a mug and we got a
awesome
sticker. Different looking sticker and really cool colors, so we're pumped. This is like a tan ceramic mug, so the paper kind of does a good job. Not? It's 5:09. Like we said, we're able to get in, get some trail recommendations, and get a mug and a sticker. But the Aggies are playing, and it's the championship game of the College World Series. So we're thinking that we might just hang out around here where there's data, cook some dinner, hang out, and then at some point find a place to camp for the night. And then work for a little bit tomorrow, and then kick off tomorrow late afternoon with some hikes. And then spend the next 2 days of PTO, hiking, and just checking out the park. A good amount of it is covered in snow, and so they recommend having micro spikes or snowshoes. We might potentially look into micro spikes, but it's such a small town and area that I don't know if it'd be worth making the trek to get them if we can still see a lot of the park with boots and trekking poles. So we'll just play it by ear and keep y'all updated. So we kind of figured that these veggies wouldn't be good because they've never been refrozen, and they started frozen. And they actually smell and look fine, but they've been just in a cooler for like 2.5 weeks now. So instead of making stir fry tonight, I think we'll toss them just to be safe and make something else for dinner. With the game on, we've got the pan ready. We're about to make the next set of these brat type things. These are the smoked sausage with cheese, Cuban sandwich recipe by Market Side again. And same idea as yesterday. We're gonna cook them for like 8 to 10 minutes in half an inch of water, and then we'll try to brown them up and just throw them in a tortilla. All right, so now this water's simmering, we'll throw in these guys. We'll just cook them up for 8 to 10 minutes. Macy fully on her own started holding the tortillas over the steam. And there's still like 5 minutes left, so clearly I've trained her well. And she's learning, even though it doesn't really do a whole lot.
It softens them up though. Like, it's not that they're gonna be hot, but you know how a tortilla can be kind of crunchy?
See?
This is like softer at least.
That's basically exactly what I said yesterday, so she's learning. All right, so these are done simmering, and now we're gonna drain this and just try to brown them up a little bit. Yesterday they like to get stuck, so we'll turn the heat down more and maybe throw some oil down there and see if we can't keep them from sticking while we brown them up. Okay, so we threw some olive oil now and they're sliding around, so nice and oiled up. Let's see if we can't brown them up well as well. They were like popping open and stuff, and so instead of really trying to brown them up, we just went ahead and threw them in the wraps, and we'll crisp these up and get to eating. They're not quite as pretty as they could have been, at least pulling them out, but they're done and dinner is served. All right, Macy just took her first bite.
Really good.
Mmm.
Really good flavor.
This pan has not been properly cleaned in a minute. We've used the Y, so we've cleaned it out well, but after 2 nights of brats, Macy's gonna take the sponge and scrubber combo to it. Maybe even use some dish soap, we'll see. We're gonna get it looking nice and clean. Still got the game going, not looking too good for the Ags so far, but it's only bottom of the 4th. Macy also did a fantastic job cleaning this out. It's obviously a used camp pan at this point, but that's the best it's looked in a while. And then we're going to eat some dessert. So I know this will be posted way after the fact. But A&M lost.
What they lose.
It's devastating. We lost to the College World Series 6-5 to the Tennessee Volunteers. And I'm sad. I'm very sad. Actually, I should be crying. But anyway, apart from that, we are thinking about sleeping outside the visitor center at North Cascades. So if you want to see real quick, we were parked, where's my finger? You see that orange cone way out there? We were parked kind of over there earlier. And we found a little nook in this parking area that we're going to park at, potentially. But right now we're walking away to see if it's truly hidden or if it's like just totally visible. Right now it's fairly visible, but it like bends a little bit. So we'll see here in a second. Visitor center's back that way. And directly out of the visitor center to the parking lot, there's no view of the car. Unless you look super, super closely. But I think it might be fine. We'll evaluate once we get back. We actually got to thinking about it a little more, and there's some RV spots, and there's no way any RVs show up before like 5:30. Which is when we'd be leaving in the morning. So we're gonna park in an RV spot, and this is the view. So you have these few RV spots right here. We're tucked like over and
behind.
Oops. We were tucked back there in that little nook. but the parking lot goes around all this brush and way back that away at kind of a little bit of a bend. So we're not even visible at all. If somebody comes back here anyway, then they're going to see us no matter if we're over there or right here. So this seems to be the best spot. Because it's 8 p.m., we're going to wait to throw the tent up because it doesn't get dark until like 10. So we're probably just going to sit here and watch some Yellowstone and hang out, maybe eat some snacks for a little bit, and then we'll throw the tent up and go to bed later. We're getting ready for bed. I just brushed my teeth. Macy's brushing her teeth. And soon, which I don't know how soon, but soon we'll be throwing up the tent. And we're going to camp one of these RV spots here at the visitor center. We just freaked out because we saw a car driving in the distance. But turns out it's Santa. You probably can't tell, but that guy looked exactly like Santa in a red SUV. Crazy. It's 9 o'clock, and we've decided that even though the sun's going to be up for a minute, we're going to go ahead and open up the tent. We really want to lay down. I don't want to run into you. Wow. Jump up here. Throw this puppy up. There she goes. I gotta put this rod up. It's time to push the ladder down. Oh gosh, Macy, you gotta hold it. Oh, there it goes. Locked in. Ladder's set up. I can climb up here. Get this all ready for bed. So we're up in the tent now. We probably have another half hour or so until the sun goes down. So we're gonna watch some Yellowstone till it does. But we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. So we will see you guys in the morning. Good night.